So here we are again, out here in the garden. Say hi, Krista.
Hi.
That's my daughter, one of them. She likes to help me out in the garden, the other ones really don't. All right, you see this plant right here?
Yeah.
What I want you to do is everywhere there's a flower, if there's a little leaf right next to it, I want you to pull it off.
Pull the leaf off
Yep.
and the flower?
No, not the flower, just a little leaf right there.
Little leaf.
Yep, that's called a sucker. So you can pull this whole area off. And everywhere that there is a flower, there you go. Good girl. Everywhere around here that there's a flower, look for these little suckers like this one right here.
That a sucker?
Yep.
So pull it off?
Yep. So if it doesn't have a flower on it, or if it's in between these leaves like that, see that leaf right there in between? That's a sucker right there. That's not a true leaf. There's a true leaf, which are these big ones, and then the ones in between are the suckers.
Is this a sucker?
No, I wouldn't mess with the top part yet.
Okay.
So see what you can find in there. If you have any questions, just ask me, okay?
Is this a sucker? There's a flower, then there's
Is it a small leaf right next to the flower?
Yes.
Let me see.
Right there?
Yep, that one right there. You can take that off. Why are we doing it? Here, take this off too.
I don't know.
Because those things take the energy from the plant that the plant needs to produce fruit. Those are just suckers. That's why they're called suckers, because if we let them continue to grow, the plant doesn't have all the energy that it
This one right
needs to
here?
produce fruit. Yes, ma'am. Good call. Right there.
Pull the flower off too?
That's not necessarily a flower. That might be where one used to be, so you can take that off.
This one?
Yep. Now, a lot of people might think that these right here, these tentacles, these things they use to grab and hold on to, that you cannot take them off, but you can take them off if you feel like it, but we're going to leave them on, okay?
Okay.
It's not going to hurt the plant if you remove them though.
I don't think I can't see anymore.
Well, if you don't see any more, we got this other plant on the other side over there. You can step over to the other side too. If it has a flower and there's a little leaf next to the flower, or a little leaf in between two big leaves, that's a sucker, and you can pull those out. Okay? There's a lot of flowers on them now, huh?
Yeah. But there are no leaves. So, yeah. I think that's it. I can't really find any more.
Okay.
The sun is on my back.
So tell me what we did yesterday over here.
Wait, what?
This stuff here, what did we do? What did we plant?
We plant eggplants and some watermelon.
These two here? How do the watermelons
two.
look?
The watermelons are down. So these two are the watermelons. And the ones that are sticking up, like these, are the eggplant.
These ones here?
Yep.
And then we put this fence up as a protection and possibly a trellis. What's a trellis? Do you know what a trellis is?
No.
A trellis is something that the plants will climb up. So instead of taking a whole bunch of space going left and right, they'll go up and they'll take up space going up.
So it's kind of like vines. Like,
Vines, yep.
Let's say a vine was going up the fence.
Yep. So you remember what you were just working on?
Yeah.
The cucumbers over there? how they vine out from the
Those are
left.
cucumbers?
Yeah, well, they're cucumber plants. We don't have any cucumbers growing on them yet, but they're. If we could train them and we had some trellises, we could have them grow up instead of side to side. So how are our pepper plants looking today?
Good. This one is not a pepper. Just saying. This is basil.
You like basil?
Yeah.
How does it taste?
It's really minty.
It's really minty. It's kind of weird this year, huh?
Yep. Twice a week they're bad, but the other days they're like delicious.
Well, what about the tomatoes? How are they looking today?
Good. None of them are really red yet, but Daddy, you know how you said you couldn't find the red one? It was actually over there by the chicken.
Mom said she took it off because it was not looking too good.
Oh, yeah. There's another tomato plant right here, and there's a really tiny orange one that's like really orange, and it's about to be red.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny one right
Where is it?
Right here.
Yep.
And then we have like a bunch of little ones growing.
What about the peppers? Do you see a lot of flowers growing on these smaller pepper plants that we need to get rid of before they're big, like we did the other day? Remember how we got the buds off with the scissors?
Oh, I thought you were talking about get rid of the whole plant.
No, no, no.
I can't really see a bunch of flowers on this one.
Little buds. What about over here on that one in the red container?
This one?
Mm-hmm. Remember how we were cutting them off with the scissors?
They're like starting to like bloom. So right there, there's a few. Right there, right there. There's a bunch on this one.
Well, what
Let me
about...
check this one?
I think that one's a little small.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to
doesn't
have it yet.
Any flowers
But what
on
about these two over here?
There's a bunch of little buds on this. They're just thingy majigger.
Flick it off. What kind of bug is it?
I don't know.
Huh. But you said there's buds on it?
Yep, there's like thousands.
So
Maybe not thousands, but still, there's a lot.
So we need to get them off so they can continue to grow until they're big like these ones?
Mm-hmm.
You see any fruit on these big ones yet? Or just a bunch of flowers?
What would they look like if they...
Remember the peppers that grow?
No.
How many flowers do you see on some of these? Look over here.
This one?
Yep.
Daddy, there's like a flower.
Oh, it's okay. That was very weak then if it just came off like that, huh?
There are like 3 flowers that are bloomed on that one.
I see a lot of them right here.
Yep, right there, right there. A bunch of them. Like thousands. Maybe not thousands, but still there's a lot.
What about in this one?
What's in this one?
Mm-hmm.
I can't really see any flowers, but oh, there are some flowers right there. There are 2 flowers right here, a big one right here. What kind of flowers are there?
Those are what produce the fruit if they get pollinated. If a bee or an ant or a fly or another bug goes into some other flowers and then goes into that flower and...
Can we show them the pink ones?
Yep, we sure can. See how they're...
Yep.
The pink ones are growing out?
We just bought some pink flowers that
Let's
we're
go
growing
look at
right now. This one, yesterday, it was like this one, it was just like that. And then yesterday, it started to bloom because we gave it water. And then we saw a bee go into all 3 of these flowers.
Very cool.
This is lettuce, this is corn, I think.
Yep, that's corn.
And then this is I don't know.
Cantaloupe? Those are good melons.
You said you don't know what these
Yeah, they're cantaloupes. But this one doesn't have any flowers.
Can we show them the eggs?
And this one does. But we do have...
We just found some bug eggs on this plant.
Yeah, we want to get rid of that. Hold it open again.
Right there, those.
Oh man, it's not focusing. Okay.
We don't know what kind of eggs they are. We looked up some beetle eggs and like ladybugs eggs because we so we had ladybugs when they were babies. And then they got like and then they grew into like actual ladybugs. So, and then we put them out here. And we don't know if these are ladybug eggs or stink bugs because I saw a bunch of stink bugs out here right there. And I don't know if they're beetles or stink bugs or anything.
All right. Well, what's today's date?
June 2nd,
June 2nd. What year?
2020. Tomorrow's our last day of school.
How hot is it out here today?
I have no idea, but it's burning hot.
It's like 85 degrees out today. So perfect weather for these pepper plants. So hopefully they start to produce some fruit.
Why
huh?
are you only talking about the peppers?
I am in love with peppers. I am a pepperhead.
Yeah.
I'm a freak for hot stuff.
He loves peppers. He eats a bunch of hot peppers. And I'm like, how can you do that? And he asked me if I want some, and I was like, no, because they're hot. And he said, no, they're not hot. And then I tried them, and then they're burning in my mouth.
Yeah.
Ah!
And then you cry and you want some milk, huh?
I run around the house.
All right. Well, tell everybody to have a good day. Huh?
Have a good day.
All right. God bless everybody. I hope you enjoyed our little video today. Once again, that's Krista J.
Hey! Don't say my name.
Haha.
Just say Krista.
It's Krista J. And we hope you have a good day. God bless.
Bye.